Good morning. So if you've watched any of my YouTube videos, you know that I obviously work out all the time. And I always do my makeup before I work out. And people always ask, why? Why do you do your makeup before you work out? You're gonna get sweaty, it's gonna, whatever, it's gonna be gross. I do it because when I have my makeup on, it makes me feel a little bit more confident, it makes me feel better about myself, and I feel like I push harder when I have my makeup on. So, and trust me, my makeup is not anything fancy, but I just feel like it helps me to push a little harder. I know that sounds probably ridiculous. Y'all think I'm crazy. I know it. I am a little crazy. Proud of it. Yeah. Anyways, so that is why I always do my makeup before I work out. It helps me just to like boost up a little bit. So kind of an exciting weekend in our house with my kids. Most of you know I'm divorced. But my ex-husband and I get along super, super well. Better now that we are no longer married than we did when we were married. And him and the kids, well, he's been living in an apartment for the last, 3 years, a small 2-bedroom apartment with him and 3 kids. Obviously 50-50 custody, but when the kids are with him, it's a small 2-bedroom apartment. Super excited. I'm excited because my kids are excited. He is buying a house and he closes on it tomorrow. So my kids are very excited that they're each going to have their own room and their own space, and they're going to have a big yard, and they're going to be done with apartment living. So I am super, super, super excited for them. I'm excited for him. It's been a long time coming. It's been a goal of his for pretty much since he moved out of here to really have his own place and that kind of thing. So I'm very, very, very excited for them. So it will be a lot of changes though, because where he is moving is a different town than where I am at. It's about, 30 minutes from my house. Which is a really big change because he currently lives like 2 blocks away. Like I could walk there, kids can walk there, so it's not a big deal. So it is going to be a big change. And then the other big change is the kids are going to be switching schools to that different school district. So we're currently in a school district that's very large. There's, like 7 elementary schools and 4 high schools, and we live in a big town. So my ex-husband and I both grew up small town living. My graduating class was like 30 something. I don't know what his was, but we really wanted our kids to experience that small town feel. So even though I live in a big town, they're going to go to school there. It's going to be a huge change for us because we're going to have to, the days that they stay with me, we're going to have to get up super early. I'm going to have to drive them to this other town before I go to work. So it is going to be a big change, and it's going to be a big change for the kids because they've got friends here. My kids, it's summer right now obviously, but they will be going into 1st grade, 3rd grade, and 5th grade. So they've established friendships here, and so that is going to be the hardest part, is to go to a new school and get new friends. But they are pretty positive about it. There's a few things, that they're like, oh gosh, are we still gonna see our friends? And I've assured them, a lot of their friends live by me, and they'll run to their house, or their friends will stop over, and so I'm pretty sure that they'll still stay friends with their people from here. They've got phones, and they've got their friends on phone, and Snapchat, and my son has his friends on his Xbox, so I'm not terribly worried. I just know it's going to be an adjustment. It's going to be a big adjustment for them. So that is just some exciting stuff that's been going on. And I'm very excited for them. I think it'll just be a different opportunity than what they are offered here. Right now, their class sizes are pretty big. And I feel like, my kids are all pretty darn smart, but I feel like they'll have more opportunities as far as education goes, in a smaller town and more opportunities as far as sports and teams and things go. Here in town, I feel like they, you know, they're trying out for a sport against 600 other kids. Their chance of getting in is slim to none. But when they move, they're gonna be trying out against, I don't know, maybe 100 or less. I don't know. I don't even know how big their classroom sizes are. We haven't even enrolled them yet. We've just called the school and like okayed it. But I was waiting for him to officially close on the house before we enrolled them, just in case something happened in the meantime. But we'll get them enrolled next week to a new school, and I've driven by it a couple times. I drove the kids by it just so that they could scope it out and see what the grounds are like, and they seemed pretty excited about how the school looked and where it was located and the playgrounds at the school and the football fields and all that good stuff. So I think it will be a good adventure for them. But it definitely will be a change for all of us. Like I said, we're pretty close in proximity right now. And so that will be a big change. You know, currently I will just say, hey, do you want the kids for a couple hours while I go run some errands? I'll drop them off with him, I'll go run my errands, and then I'll pick them back up. So that is going to be a really big change because I'm not going to be able to just like stop by and see the kids or stop by and pick them up or take them for an hour or two. And he's not going to be able to do that either. So it will be a change, but I think it'll be a good change. I got this new lipstick the other day, and I'm not sure if I love it or not. I can't tell. It's a pretty nude color, pretty blah, and I think it almost needs to be just a touch darker. But what do you do, right? A little bit of no stink before I start working out. Okay, guys, it's time. Oh, I still have my pre-workout to drink. What in the world am I thinking? Good golly. All right, I'm gonna finish my pre-workout and get ready for this. Okay, I gotta check this out though a minute. Look at them booty gains. I know my camera's kind of awkward right now. I don't know where I'm at. Booty gains. Anyways, I'm just being a nut right now. So, cheers, and we're gonna work out.